I'm going to say it because I'm not scared to say it. These kids, y'all, this generation and the generation coming after us, y'all some disrespectful menaces to society. You guys have the most grown attitudes and are the most sensitive. I don't get it. Your mother, now this is not for the toxic, abusive, narcissistic parents. This video was not for y'all. This video is for the genuine, loving, caring parents who gives a damn about you, because times have changed and for the worse. It's dangerous out here and they genuinely care about your well-being. But you do everything in your power to give your parents hell, talking back, having a smart mouth, being sarcastic, choosing not to listen, and then when they got me effed up on all of y'all, you looking at them like they crazy, instead of refusing to acknowledge that you are the problem. To my children out here, teenagers going into young adulthood who has those type of parents, your parents love you from the crowns of your head to the soles of your feet and will do anything for you. Your parents will go to jail behind you. They would kill behind you. And you gonna sit up in their face and disrespect them? You need your behinds whipped. And I don't care how you took it. One of the most disrespectful things that I've heard our generation and after us say, that's the most disrespectful thing to say to a parent is, well, you shouldn't have had me. Excuse me? Because who are you talking to? No, you didn't ask to be here. But your mother didn't ask to be here either. Neither did your father. Yeah, your mother could have done plenty of other things. There are plenty of options as what she could have done to you. But she discovered and she realized that your life was worth living. She thought that you were worthy of being here. And that's why she did not take those other options and she had you. You disrespectful menace. Like maturing is realizing is that our generation and Gen Alpha is doomed because the level of respect and the lack of morals for authority, period, is daunting. Literally. And I'm really scared for us because I'm like, if we can't even show our respect for our parents, what are we going to do with the authority out there in the world? I'll tell you what, the world is going to be the world is the greatest teacher on showing you what's gonna go down and what's not gonna go down, because ain't nobody gonna cradle you in the world. And that's what all that getting smart and getting slick, you better be glad that you still standing and you still got your 10 toes. Because if you would have grew up in your parents' generation and you tried that, oh well, you didn't have to have me, your teeth would have been knocked out your mouth. Then you would have called it abuse. Don't provoke your parent to have to put their hands on you because they're tired of talking to you and they want to go behind them and talk about something abusive. Gentle parenting does not work on everybody, okay? Some of y'all need y'all head knocked off y'all shoulders because you lost your mind. And as a parent, I don't have kids, but I don't have to have kids to understand that children should not be disrespectful to their parents. Of course, parents are going to get on your nerves. That's their job. They care about you too much. They worry about you too much. They don't want nothing happening to you. There are people out here y'all's age that are dying left and right because they did not listen, wrong place, wrong time, hanging out with the wrong friends, and you have the audacity to be mad because your mother and your father genuinely care about you? Do you know how many kids out here wish they had parents like yours, where their parents don't care what happens to them, got their children walking out here in the middle of the doggone night? Not checking up on them to see where they are? Do you know how blessed you are? And have the literal audacity to disrespect your parents? Have more respect for your parents. Honor your mother and father. You will not get into the kingdom without doing so. And yes, I know the literal scripture that comes after that says that parents should not provoke their children to anger. And if you have one of those parents, best believe that God is taking it in control. Right now, as we speak. May not look like it, but God doesn't have to show you everything to tell you this for you to know that he's working. So be respectful. Just be respectful. They love you. They wouldn't have had you if they ain't love you. They're strict with you. Yes, parents make mistakes. Y'all have to allow your parents to make mistakes. Raising a child is trial and error. And the way y'all come off with these grown attitudes, it's a lot of patience that I know I don't have yet. That's why I'm not in a rush to have any. Love on your parents and allow them to be human. They don't know everything. And if you do have one of those parents who don't care about you, keep it in God's hands. Believe me, they're already suffering. They just don't want you to know.